Now, there are a lot of women taking L's on the timeline these days. All these radical, hardcore feminist girl bosses absolutely falling apart. Pokimane's going broke. Also, this is Sophie Rain. She's an OnlyFans model. I never heard of her until this week. And apparently she makes like tens of millions of dollars a month on poor men that donate to her, OnlyFans account. And so James Fishback, this is one of the guys running for the Florida governor after Ron DeSantis. And he basically wants to impose a sin tax, which is a 50% tax on OnlyFans girls, which is brutal. So, and now we're going to watch these people argue about it on Piers Morgan, the biggest shit stirrer on the internet. So we're going to look at this, and then we're going to look at Pokimane going broke.
If you want to keep doing this, then we're going to take 50% of what you earn, and we're going to use it to raise public school teacher pay.
Damn, bro. Colossal woman L. That's brutal.
Our public school
not a thought behind these eyes. Well, technically, one thought.
Teachers are not getting paid enough. We're going to use this as a resource to fund the empowerment of young women who have signed up to do something dignified with all.
So I actually have a really hot take, and I don't think that there should be a 50% sin tax. I personally think that OnlyFans should be illegal. I think that it should be illegal because of prostitution laws, because it literally is just internet prostitution. Prostitution laws exist, and it's not protected by the First Amendment, obviously. And the reality is, and this is going to be a hard thing for you to hear, the internet wasn't really around the way it is now when first prostitution laws came into effect. She is a whore. She is an online whore that gets paid for sexual gratification. She is literally a quintessential modern day internet whore. All right. And let's just be honest with ourselves for a second. I don't think there should be a 50% sin tax. Because I don't think that it's James Fishback or anyone's, right to describe what is or isn't a sin based on, the separation of church and state, even though I hate that logic being used all the time. But I do think they should be banned for prostitution purposes.
All due respect, unlike you, and be a public school teacher, educating, inspiring, and motivating.
Do you know what, James? You know what?
Here comes Piers Morgan to defend a whore.
I would say I've got to end this debate.
We have to end the debate. I have to defend a whore. I have to defend a whore. She reminds me too much of my wife. Too much of my wife. She's out there taking pictures with random men all over the place. I have to defend the whore.
I would say I've listened to both of you, and you've both made good points. But honestly, that last
I didn't see this debate. I'm sure that they didn't both make good points.
statement you made was so pompous and patronising.
It's so pompous when you say that it's immoral to be a whore. By the way, I'm a Christian, says Piers Morgan.
See, who are you to be the great moral arbiter?
It's not him. It's God. God's the moral arbiter. All right, when he says that, whores are bad. Right? Literally, it's in the Bible. What are we talking about here? Like, are you being serious? You think he's being a moral arbiter when he says that women shouldn't prostitute themselves? Like, this is objectively a sin. What are you even talking about, man? All right, you want to get into the weeds. Leviticus 19:29. Do not profane your daughter by making her a prostitute. Oh, my God. It's pretty obvious. Lest the land fall into prostitution and the land become full of depravity. Wow, God knew. Leviticus 21:9. And the daughter of any priest, if she profanes herself by whoring, profanes her father, she shall be burned with fire. All right. Proverbs 6:24. Warns against the temptation of an adulteress, highlighting the dangers of involving oneself with a prostitute. There's a lot of these, actually. I'm not even going to lie. Deuteronomy 23:17. None of the daughters of Israel shall be a cult prostitute. None of the sons of Israel shall be a cult prostitute. You shall not bring the fee of a prostitute or the wages of a dog into the house of the Lord your God in the payment of any vow, for both of these are an abomination to your Lord God. All right, now Piers Morgan, professed Christian Piers Morgan, is coming to tell us how it's patronizing to say that prostitution is a sin.
Of what young women do with themselves legally in the United States.
Oh, get the fuck out of here with this. Oh, my God. Like, this is unbelievable that he's running defense for the prostitutes.
Who are you to say if you become governor, you're going to take half her money?
What does that even mean? Well, what is that? If he becomes governor, he can institute taxes and stuff.
In a state where they don't have even state income tax. It's like there's a real arrogance to this that you've decided.
It's so arrogant for him to say that being a whore is not actually good.
You are the moral arbiter of every Floridian, and it may be why you're trailing so badly in the polls. And Sophie, the good news for you is don't worry about it because he's not going to win.
Damn.
So you're not going to end up giving Mr. Fishback any money for his plans, much as it would be great to
put a thought behind those eyes.
More money into teachers in public schools. Of course it would be. But it won't be coming from you, Sophie Rain, because he ain't going to win.
Well, if I'm not going to win...
She's not going to have sex with you just because your wife hangs out with other men.
Sophie Rain can put a $5 million bet on Polymarket.
My political instincts are very good, and I'm afraid the way the polls look at the moment, James Fishback, to quote my favourite phrase, you have two hopes, no hope and Bob hope. But miracles can happen in politics, and I wish you all the best. Sophie Rain, thank you very much indeed for joining me.
All right, well,
I wish you continued success.
That's it.
I think women should better do what they want with themselves, as long as it's...
You are such a fucking cuck, it's unbelievable. Yeah, you know, I actually don't think women should become prostitutes in the United States of America. You know, it's a country where we have endless bounty and fantastic opportunities. I don't think women should become prostitutes, actually.
Thank you for having
within
me.
the confines of the law, and so should you.
I think it should be illegal. I think we should actually ban prostitution in the United States.
We're going to change the law, and we are going to change the law, Pierce.
Laws changed.
Well, we'll see about that.
Damn.
If you win, you can try.
If I win, Sophie Rain's going to owe me $50 million. I'm going to raise teacher pay all over the state. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to proudly do it because in Florida, we don't let our women be exploited by OnlyFans degeneracy. We inspire them to be something more. And Sophie, there's still more time. There's still time left for you to quit OnlyFans and do something dignified. Wow. I say that with love. I've never attacked you personally. I truly want what's best for you and your family.
Sophie, let me answer that because I think one of you will be
just doesn't let her talk.
Quitting.
That's insane.
This year, their current job, and it won't be you, and it won't be me. I've got to leave it there. Thank you.
Anyway, I mean, they all kind of came off a little douchey over there, but this is just brutal, bro. No surprise, Pierce Morgan is a white knight for a prostitute like Sophie Rain. This is Pierce Morgan's wife. I mean, like, let's be honest here for just a second. All right, now we got to see Pokimane L. Look, man, woke woman downfall. Count me in.
Massive day for the unemployed.
But apparently, she's like broke now.
Pokimane finally talked about the cookies,
and
boy, oh boy, it was bad.
Are we back?
If you're a broke boy, just say so.
Last but not least, the cookies company, which I launched like 2-3 years ago. Unfortunately, the launch for that did not go as we planned.
No! If you're a broke boy, just say so. You're a broke girl now, ho. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Let's go into the lesson right away.
Yeah, the lesson is to not call your supporters broke, bruh.
I mean, that's one lesson. Obviously, also, she just produced a literal shitty cookie knockoff of something that already existed and just ramped up the prices, made it like 4 times more expensive than the original. And then, surprise, surprise, the business failed. It was a fucking terrible business venture. Also, the marketing was like the opposite of what it should have been. The only people that bought the cookies were tasting it for YouTube videos to shit on Pokimane. That's insane. She got like the rage bait economy.
I know, math is hard.
Trying to sell overpriced cookies to gooters. Who would have thought that wouldn't work? Me.
I mean, to be honest, her entire audience is just simps.
It taught me that what it means to be a...
Can you believe people actually watch this shit? Can you believe she's like a girl boss for the generation? And they're all going broke. It's crazy.
Content creator is very, very, very different from what it means to be a business owner.
What are you even talking about? All she did was...
You didn't do fucking anything. You just put your branding on it.
Mark up Costco cookies.
Exactly.
I don't know if you could even call that a business.
There
are certain things that most businesses can get away with that you cannot do if you are creator-backed.
Well, for starters, you can't exploit sweatshop labor. Virgin Mr. Beast can't even use slaves to make his chocolate like the real companies.
Bro, being an influencer is so hard. I'll get canceled when I use slaves. No, this is so sorry.
As soon as I realized, oh, maybe this isn't the right time for me to be the face of a product,
Women realizing that accountability exists. Oh, it's just fucking brutal. This is insane. This is insane. It's like the feminism bubble is popping and we are all getting showered.
Stepped away from the company and I let them just continue operating as they please.
They're dead.
All right, Busta, stop trying to bean boozle us. We all know you were the face of the company. As soon as you left, production halted. She is so inauthentic and fake, it makes my skin crawl. Anyways, no one wants to spend like $25 on cookies.
$28.
Shocking that her business failed.
I didn't take any profits, though it was making money, but that would go straight to staff
No,
or other investments.
No, it didn't.
And yeah, that was 2 or 3 years ago. I think they might have started winding down since then. I haven't really had much involvement since the launch.
Since she fucked it up?
Me paraplegic, but I just can't stand Pokimane. Like that baby voice she does, annoying.
Step the lane.
Apparently she's down to like 700 viewers. Like, bro, the downfall's insane. She was making millions at the height of her career, one of the biggest streamers in the world. And it's just like the feminoid bubble just popped. And everyone's like, you know what? I actually don't want to... I don't fucking have any interest in this anymore.
It was just like, hey, let everybody run the company themselves, and basically trying to say that they ran the company into the ground because she stepped away. No, that's not why the brand failed. The brand failed because people found out that her product was straight bull jive.
She literally has zero self-awareness. She preaches being this goody two-shoes socialist while literally consuming the biggest capitalism la-boo-boo slop.
And the first moment...
I mean, to be fair, didn't she have like that whole clip? Man, the wealth disparity is so bad. I hate the rich. And then the guy next to her is like, aren't you the rich? I mean, the billionaire's rich. I mean, like the uber rich, okay? Not like me. I hate America. Anyway, I'm an immigrant from Morocco. My IQ is 80, and I'm probably inbred.
She could. She on the working class saying, I know math is hard. It's $28 for 4 bags. If you a broke boy, then say so.
W bro, he nailed the pokey accent.
And somebody exposed this months ago that her company wasn't even operating. I don't even know why she's bringing it up right now.
I do.
Her
numbers are...
Oh, 700 subs? Oh my god! Holy crap, that is a diabolical fall off. But is she losing followers every stream? Oh my god, the feminoid bubble has popped.
All-time low, and she's losing followers every stream.
That's nutty.
758 subscribers. Those are like iDubbbz numbers. You can't even pay your rent with that.
I have crippling depression.
Even her Instagram is down followers, man. This is tough. How do you stay motivated when you have a lot on your plate? I'm a workaholic, immigrant, and
You are a multi-millionaire! Oh my god, you're not a victim! Holy shit! And no one cares about this anymore. No one even wants to hear it.
perfectionist, lol. We just go, go, go. But IMO, lack of motivation, signals a deeper issue. Physical or emotional. You know she had to add the immigrant part. Maybe she's onto something. I should start too. Did you guys know I'm Russian, Ukrainian, dirty immigrant into Canada? You guys should buy my merch. I don't even know what this TikTok's about or who any of these people are, but oh, konnichiwa, ni hao.
No, you have to.
Chanel ASMR unboxing. You can't even make this up,
is
bro.
crazy.
If behind her is her actual house, that's insane. It looks like she's in Jeremy Fragrant's studio, bruh. Best cologne, by the way. If you disagree, you're probably from Pakistan. Anyway, exactly. She whipped out the baby main voice for this one. Like, people are catching on. Ah, yes. It failed because it was creator-backed and not because they were $28 cookies. Too many broke boys, I guess. Yeah, once the photo
Oh
shoots
my
and
god,
announcements
it's
were done,
over.
the
Everyone is celebrating her downfall. You can't even call us misogynists anymore because everyone fucking hates you. Yo, this is how you know that it's a complete and utter cultural domination, bro.
It was over and she dipped.
Oh.
And this is the dumbest shit I've heard in my life because the cookies didn't fail because they were creator backed. The reason you sold any of this for an overpriced upcharge was because they were creator backed. Like a true capitalist, she exploited the parasocial relationship with her viewers to upcharge cookies. The ingredients list was identical. This was shameless. Yeah, like she's selling $7 per bag of 4 ounces, and these people are selling 14 ounces for $9.99. 145% markup.
That's crazy.
Very nice.
Same level of markup as the designer brands you love to flaunt around. And that's the thing. Nobody cares what she's buying. She's a grown-ass woman, 47 years old. Buy whatever you want, but like, don't do this like socialist LARP.
But they all do this. They're all like this. Everyone knows the mask is falling off. No one can take any of these people seriously. We are living in the best timeline, man. We are shredding these narratives that have been way too taboo for a long time.
Someday we'll have a revolution like that in America.
Yeah, in a revolution, you'd be Marie Antoinette, and you know what happened to her, right?
Oh,
She
shit.
just has Hassan-level self-awareness. Like, bro showed up into Cuba wearing, like, Cartier rings and glasses.
La pasión.
Optically, it'd actually make them look a lot better if these two buffoons abandoned their freaking capitalist, consumerist lifestyle and gave away all those clothes. It looked like they're actually living the cause. I don't know if she took notes from Sneeko Andrew Tate or something, but she's pushing, like, Ramadan and the Muslim stuff now.
Okay, this is what we're
Oh
having.
my god,
today.
because she's an immigrant. She's an immigrant. She is such a fucking trend whore, and no one cares. It's not working anymore. The virtue signal doesn't work.
Le Brouette.
Oh
What's in
my
this one?
god.
Fade
Good for her, I guess. As long as she doesn't become
Did you know that Moroccans are 25% inbred?
some sort of Islam debater, she's good. Holy smokes, even Tectone chimed in. Wow, the chick that charged 30 bones for 3 bags of cookies of a brand that she copied. Then when people voiced their concerns of the price, she called them broke, poor, and unsuccessful. I'm shocked it didn't work out. Not as much as Kaya. This is so fake, it's absurd.
Man, that Pokimane.
She straight up is too old for my liking. Like, goddamn, Grandma.
Stop, bro.
You about 29 years old. I'm 37, and my girlfriend is 13. And I'm not talking Genshin Impact level.
Even our favorite unemployed bum, Asmongold, chimed in.
That's me. If you're a broke boy, just say so. All right, we're going to take a look at this. So Pokimane did come out with an update regarding her cookie brand. Pokimane on why she stepped away from her cookie company. Here we go. Let's watch it.
Wait, context from a couple months ago.
And I think I've uncovered something. I think this company secretly went out of business, but they don't want people to know, because obviously that would be a big deal on YouTube if everyone found out that...
Asmongold's a little too happy about this one, but okay, move
Asmongold completely understands and respects the fact that this doesn't just mean that one narcissistic bitch fell off. All right, this is an entire and utter cultural revolution. We are tired of the slop. We're tired of being hammered down. No, you're not allowed to make fun of a woman. That means you're a misogynist. Sorry, bozo. That shit don't work no more.
Moving on.
I'm like, oh my God, $28 for cookies? It's 4 bags. That's $7 a bag. I know math is hard when you're an idiot, but like if you're a broke boy, just say so.
No, see, this is like you're actually if you didn't have the celebrity endorsement of the cookies, you wouldn't have sold any of the cookies because they came out and they were an inferior product on the market.
On my mama.
Total capitalism W. The business failed because it was shit.
I didn't see this video beforehand, but he's saying what I'm saying.
Like, if you look at a lot of creator brands that actually sell good products, you'll see that they're mostly successful.
As much as people roasted Lunchly back in the day, I bet that still sold better than Pokimane's cookies because, you know, at least it was priced properly. Even Prime had a shitload of sales.
So you didn't have any involvement since the launch, so you just it up and left? Good job. Jesus, she has such a patronizing, obnoxious way of speaking, doesn't she?
Everyone's so tired of it. No, everyone's so tired of it. I'm just witnessing the culture finally evolve past this shit. All right, we're going to look back and we're going to be like, wait, people were listening to these women? wait, these women actually... Oh, my God.
And so it was never her cookie company? I don't know, man. I have no idea.
And we hate the rich.
Aren't you the rich?
No.
Her biggest blunder was that she took all of the criticism personally. Like, people were just calling out the cookies because they were a copy and they were insanely overpriced.
You mean to tell me she's a narcissist? You mean to tell me a woman streamer's a narcissist? You mean to tell me a woman streamer that people sexualized and she made content sexualizing herself for people is a narcissist? You mean to tell me?
Listen to the criticism.
She bought herself an engagement ring for fucking crying out loud. She was like, I don't need no man. I'm just gonna get engaged to myself. I love myself. And you gotta engage yourself. It's a lifelong commitment. And then she bought herself an engagement ring. All right, you're gonna tell me she's not a narcissist?
Even how she's talking about it now, it just sounds like she's not taking any accountability. You could just say you messed up and priced them wrong. Nobody would care. Absolutely no self-awareness.
As soon as I realized, oh, maybe this isn't the right time for me to be the face of a product.
Like, what is she talking about? What even is a right time? Like, how does that make any sense?
Everyone called her cookie company a scam, so she just quit working on it.
Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes.
Pokimane's an insane narcissist and unable to even admit
She would know. She's African.
Smallest mistake. And, you know, people see right through that. They're not going to give you any leeway if you always come off as conceited. She just has zero self-awareness. It's kind of sad, to be honest. Subscribe to my channel if you're straight up tired of Pokimane.
Yo, subscribe to my channel, too. That's a crazy call. Holy shit. He's so right. Oh, my God. We respect women on this channel, you should know.